What's up, guys? Welcome back to, actually, just welcome to the new channel. This is Upright Sports. Today we're going to be doing a 2021 NFL mock draft. Um, so I kind of went over through a lot of teams before the video, seeing what their needs were, really looking over their rosters. Some teams are very, very hard to look for for a player. I mean, like, let's get into the mock draft, and I'll get you there when we do get to the part where the players start getting really hard. What teams need, teams with cap issues this season. What are they going to draft? So let's get into it. The Jacksonville Jaguars should be no surprise. They're going to be drafting Trevor Lawrence. It's kind of like a done deal already at this point. Um, with no explanation on them. But the Jets is the team that I struggle the most with. Are they going to go out and help Sam Darnold, or are they going to go out and get a new quarterback? I've been seeing a lot of things pointing to new quarterback. If they were going to build around Sam Darnold, I'd take Penei Sewell or Jamar Chase, get him a weapon. I mean, he's got James Crowder, but they're going to get a quarterback. I think Zach Wilson's the best option. We don't know if Justin Fields is going to be that guy, or is he going to be like Dwayne Haskins, a really good college quarterback, but turns out to be not as good as he was in college, and he's going to be in the NFL. So those are two really easy picks in my opinion. But the Dolphins are either Penei Sewell or Jamar Chase. I really, really, really want to go Penei Sewell, but I think they where they're going to be picking next. I have a lot of teams going with wide receivers mid first round. So I think I'm gonna go Jamar Chase. I think they take Jamar Chase, give someone to pair up next to Devontae Parker, and I think you give Tua just a lethal offense to work with if he does not succeed. That's where you go out and draft a new quarterback or trade for one. I see a lot of people saying Tua's not the guy. Trade for Deshaun. I don't think you do. I think he got a lot of draft picks to build around Tua. I think Tua is a long-term solution. He looked to be very good. I think everybody's overreacting of how mediocre he did. I'm a Broncos fan. Drew Lock, he did not that good this year. Not as what I was expecting. So I think I would take Tua any day if they're going to be willing to give him up. Now moving on to number 4. This is another hard team. I have them going quarterback. Not the quarterback that a lot of people want to go with. I think they go Trey Lance. The other thing, Justin Fields. We do not know how well he's going to go in the NFL, the next level. He's good now, but is he going to be good the next step? I have a very strong belief in him, but also I'm kind of new to college football. I was really a strict NFL fan until like 2 years ago, and then I started really looking at college teams, mainly just a couple teams, but now I kind of look at every single team and evaluate players going to the draft. So I think Trey Lance is that guy. Number 5 is the Cincinnati Bengals. Pretty easy pick here. I think they go Penei Sewell, easy pick. Now the Eagles is another hard team. Is it though? I think they go Micah Parsons. I think he's on the board. People are wanting to go Jeremiah Owusu, but I think Micah Parsons is a better pick overall. Now number 7 is where I see the guy I've been talking about all video, Justin Fields, landing up. Great fit for him. I mean, if he does not pan out, his career's not going to get wasted in Detroit. I think you just go for it. It's Justin Fields. He could either be like Kyler Murray, and he could just be like Kyler Murray, or he could be like Dwayne Haskins. Kyler Murray's a much different person to compare to, but I really see that. I don't know really who I compare Justin Fields to. Now moving on to number 8, I got Kyle Pitts going here. I mean, it's a very easy pick. Kyle Pitts, you can use him all over. I mean, who's the new head coach? I can't think of his name at the top of my head, but he does not run a tight end. But if he gets Kyle Pitts, that is going to be a crazy offense. I think you go out, take Kyle Pitts, and yeah, it's a pretty easy pick. Now, number 9, the Broncos picking my team right here. Patrick Surtain looks very good here. You can't take a quarterback right here because, as you see, is Mac Jones and Kyle Trask. Best quarterback on the board. I do not like either of those quarterbacks. I like Mac Jones, just not this early in the first round. I think they go and take Patrick Surtain just because, I mean, he's a lockdown corner. We need a lockdown corner. I think you cut A.J. Boye. You got Michael Ojemudia, Bryce Callahan, and Patrick Surtain. That's going to be lethal next year. I mean, if you get this team rolling, I think we could go easily 9-7, make the wild card or even 10-6. We got to compete with the Chargers now. I think the Chargers are going to be very good this year. Now going on to Dallas, they need a cornerback too. They need to pair up. I think they're hoping to get Patrick Surtain, Trayvon Diggs' former teammate. I think they easily go Caleb Farley, former wide receiver out of Virginia Tech. I think he'll be a stud. I really want the Broncos to take him, but I think Patrick Surtain has more of the upside and the more ability to be the guy. So yeah. Now moving on to number 11, the 11th pick of the draft. Very easy or very hard for the Giants. I think you go wide receiver here. I think you go DeVonta Smith, the Heisman winner. People want him to go early in the first round. I really think he's gonna fall to mid to late first round, and I think the Giants are gonna scoop him up unless the Dolphins like DeVonta Smith. But Jamar Chase, I still think is one of the best wide receivers in the draft class. Now going on to another cornerback, J.C. Horn. I think it's a very obvious pick. You either take quarterback, cornerback, or wide receiver. I think they got their wide receivers locked down. You got Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk. You got George Kittle. You can probably pick someone up in free agency or trade for someone. I think J.C. Horn is the guy to go here. Don't really know a lot about J.C. Horn. I just know of what he stands and where he's going to go. I know he's not going to be the top 2. He's going to go in the top 3, though, of cornerbacks anyways. Speaking of the Chargers, here's the Chargers right now. I think it's going to be hard here. You got to protect Justin Herbert. Rashawn Slater, I like Christian Darson, but I like Rashawn Slater. Rashawn Slater, I think, is going to go to the Chargers. But that's where Christian Darson goes, is the Vikings. Vikings, I wrote out this whole list right here. Who the teams are going to draft. What are their needs? The Vikings going to need help. They're going to base a very run-heavy offense. I think Dalvin Cook is going to flourish with this new offensive line. So, yeah, that's where they're going to go. I wanted to take wide receiver here, but I think Tom Brady can do, or Bill Belichick can do wonders with Mac Jones. Kind of like Tom Brady, not the most athletic quarterback. He can get the job done, but he's going to stand there in the pocket. I mean, he really reminds me of, like, I don't know, like a Tom Brady, Matthew Stafford, just these guys that aren't that mobile. I mean, I think you got to take him here, but there is a problem. Matthew Stafford, Matt Ryan, Tom Brady, they're just not really doing what they could used to. Now there's faster defenses and all this stuff that is really going against them. But anyways, going at number 16, I got Gregory Rousseau going here. Gregory Rousseau, I think he's very overrated. I think he's gonna go later than people actually think. It's a really my Arizona's got to get this defense up, and then they can move on and see what their other issues. Now we go on at number 17. This is where I think Jeremiah Owusu can go. Oakland I don't know, their offense is stacked. I don't know why Derek Carr can't do anything on that offense. I don't know what happened this year, but they just kind of fell very hard, and we really noticed that. Now going on to our next pick. I don't know who you go here if you're Miami. I think you got to get an O-line, protect Tua off that injury. I think Wyatt Davis is where you got to go. You could even go here Samuel Cosme, but I don't know if you would go there. So I think I don't know. Whatever best suits you. Now this is a guy I really was surprised that I even let him fall this far. Jalen Waddle, I think he may be better than DeVonta Smith. He just has that injury. I don't know how good he's going to be after he played through that ankle injury. But Jalen Waddle next to Terry McLaurin, and then their tight end, I can't think of him. And then if you get a quarterback like Matthew Stafford and trade, that's going to you're going to be elite. You're going to be the next step. I think you're going to be dominant in that division until all these other teams figure out what they're going to do. Eliza Veratua, I think he's going to go to, obviously, Chicago needs an O-line. I mean, I don't know if you're going to keep Mitchell Trubisky. I don't know what you're going to do. I just really like him going to Chicago. I don't know where else you can you go at this point. I mean, you got to go quarterback. I don't know if you want to go Kyle Trask just yet. Maybe a second round guy that you could go. The Colts go Christian Baker, if I can find him, or Christian Barber. Excuse me. they need. I think their offense is pretty stacked. I think you could go wide receiver here easily. I don't know if you do. I mean, I guess you could, but I would just go defense, stack that defense. Now we go. The Titans really, really need a defense. I think you take Kwity Paye here. He's one of the best guys left on the board. Now the Jets, same with them. They have a quarterback now. Now you gotta go on. You gotta fix position in need. I think you go Rashad Bateman, Minnesota guy. I live in Minnesota, so this is a guy I really hope succeeds. So yeah. Now number 24, the running game. I don't know if you would take a running back this high up. The running game for the Pittsburgh Steelers is just atrocious. I think you take Travis Etienne, really just a stud of an athlete. I think he will do good. I think you take Najee Harris actually, but I don't know what this team's going to value more. Najee Harris. I think Najee Harris will fall later in the first round. Now moving on to number 25, Joseph Ossai. I think he is going to be the next pick on the board. I I think Joseph Ossai is going to be pretty good of a player if he can get him in the right fit. I think Jacksonville needs a defense again. I think they're going to be rebuilding here. I want to give Trevor Lawrence weapons, but they're an O-line. There's not really a O-line here. Now, moving on to number 26, I got Ronald Moore going. They're another tough team that you got to pick for. I don't know if you go Ronald Moore or whatever. Whatever you're going to do, you got to make it smart. It's pretty easy to go anywhere else. I don't know what I'm doing. It's you could go anywhere on the board. I think you take wide receiver. You need help. You got to get it now early on. Um, now you go. Now there's going to be a lot of people going late. Uh, the Baltimore Ravens. I think I see them taking an offensive lineman, Alex Leathermore. I think he is gonna fall pretty far. So yeah, I don't know what you do here. Now I got a second offensive Justin Mayfield for. It's hard here. Justin Mayfield. I think he could go either way. Uh, Jalen Mayfield. I think he you gotta get this old line. It's very old. I don't know. Now Nick Bolton, not Nick Bolton. I think you take here at number 29, and then 30. Another team that's in need of a running back. I think Najee Harris goes now to the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills need a running back quick. They're gonna be lethal next year if they have this running back. Now, the Buccaneers. I know you guys are gonna be mad about this, but I think they get their successor from Brady. I think Kyle Trask. I don't like Kyle Trask as a player. I think he goes really late in the first round. If he goes in the first round, I think the Bucks take a shot on him. They got to develop him. I think he's a developmental project. I don't know if you take him, but I think you do if he's there. Um, Now Shawan Wade, they're gonna need a cornerback. I think that's what they're gonna take is cornerback. Draft complete. Hope you guys liked this draft. Really hard at the end. I really stumbled with words. I think I missed a person, but oh well. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. This is a brand new channel. See you guys in the next one.